Hello readers, welcome to a video of Read With Andrea. I keep putting that in all my other videos because it's my old channel name, even though it's Andrea's Reading Corner now, so that like it encompasses my tarot and stuff. But yeah, this segment when we talk about books is going to be called Read With Andrea. See, I'm like already acting like a big YouTuber. It's completely fine. Today we're going to play the game of hoping that the camera doesn't die because I've been pre-recording videos all day. So we're going to record these in segments as I talk about books. What books are we talking about, Andrea? You may ask yourself. Well, I got some current reads and I got some books for Christmas. This excludes 3 books that I got. Excludes 3 at my dad's because I felt like I didn't have enough room here. So, yeah. So I am just going to kind of jump right into it. I have 3 current reads, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books I got for Christmas. I will not be showing the other ones that my dad got me because I honestly don't remember the names of them, and my dad lives like a few blocks away, so I'm not going to like rush to go get them or anything. We will all survive without them. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so my first current read is Smoke by Mavis Jukes. This is a middle grade book. Yep, that's about all I know about it. I'm not very far in it, I'm not gonna lie. This is my bookmark, this is how much I've read. It is about a boy named Colton, and his dad is involved in the rodeo. They live like out west. I live in New York, by the way, so out west means like, well, Western America. I don't know why, whatever. They live out west. His dad's in the rodeo, and his mom is going to try to start a new life. His parents have been divorced for a long time, and yeah, basically that's it. That's as far as I've gotten. I really don't know the whole point of the story, and Smoke is this cat. That's his cat, who I'm sure will have some sort of significance. We just met Smoke, so we will see how that is. But yeah, this is a middle grade book. So far it's written like okay, I don't know. It's not really my taste so far. I kind of picked up a really small book at my dad's that I thought I could finish to really, like, finish quickly to get my reading goals started, which is 40 books this year. Kind of weak numbers, I know, but whatever. But yeah, it's alright. So this is my first current read that I'm currently reading. I'm a little bit embarrassed to talk about this one because I've been reading this one. Goodreads says May, but that's not true because I think I put it on my want to read list in May. I've been reading it since maybe September, which is still embarrassing, especially because I'm enjoying it a lot. And what book am I talking about, you're asking? Well, that is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. And first of all, can we talk about how pretty this is? I got this this copy at a little free library. Like at a little town like 45 minutes north from where I live, and oh my god, it's so pretty and it's in such good condition. And I got this bookmark with it that says do your part, save the earth. I don't think you can see that on camera, but I really am in love with this book. It has everything I've ever wanted in it. It has creepy circuses, it has mystery, it's written, like the writing style is just absolutely gorgeous. The author and I share a first name, and Morgenstern, if you know and you couldn't tell, I'm a huge Cassandra Clare fan, and Morgenstern is like important there, so I just thought that was amazing. But anyways, this book is really good, and it's taking me forever to read. I'm only halfway through, and I really love it. There's no reason for this. It's basically about the circus that pops up in random spots. And it's following like a few storylines that are kind of complicated, and honestly I feel like this is a book that I'm going to have to reread to get everything like processed up here. But it's really good and I highly recommend it. If you like circuses and mystery stuff and like Victorian era anything, then I really recommend this. This is a beautiful piece of art. Also, it's so pretty. Look at it. Okay, so my next book currently has a book sock on it because this is a Cassandra Clare book and I don't want to get it all nasty. But this is Queen of Air and Darkness. Hang on, I gotta move my collectible cards here for a moment. I'll get you the cover. Oh, Queen of Air and Darkness is the one that I'm reading. This is the 3rd and final book in the Dark Artifices series. Let's see. Let's pretend like we know who Shadowhunters are, right? We know who they are for a minute. That'll help me kind of get my mind at ease. This book is about a girl named Emma and her parabatai, Julian. And, oh god, there's so many complex things like Cassandra Clare books. Let's take it to the bare minimum. This is a YA fantasy series that started all the way back. Again, you kind of probably can't see it. I have 3 copies actually, City of Bones, but this is City of Bones. So it started way back when, in the day. This fantasy series that follows shadow hunters, which are these people, like this race of people who fight demons to keep humanity safe. And there's also fairies and werewolves and vampires and warlocks. So it's really freaking nuts. And there's always like complex government things happening. My camera's gonna die. There's always complex government things happening and stuff. So it's pretty nuts. And it's very, very difficult to explain. I recommend looking up summaries of people who are better at explaining things. I'm also going to wrap up this one because my camera's going to die and I need to charge it. But absolutely wonderful. I love Cassandra Clare. Absolute favorite. Highly recommend. I am not really chugging through this, but I plan to. And it's very, very, very good. So, yeah. It has been 2 hours. My battery is fully charged. And the lighting in here has completely changed, so I do apologize. I have literally a lamp shining in my face. I should invest in a ring light. Maybe if I get like 100 subscribers, I'll get a ring light. Anyways, let's continue to talk about books, shall we? I'm tired now. It's been a long day of doing nothing. So the first 2 books that I'm going to talk about are actually ones that I bought with a gift card. That was a Christmas present. So I mean, technically they weren't a present in themselves, but they were bought with present money. So they kind of count because basically like he would have bought it with the, you know what I'm saying? I only spent $1 on these books basically of my own money. So the first one is Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass by Lana Del Rey. This is a poetry book by the musician Lana Del Rey. It is very beautiful. Like, honestly, the aesthetic of it fits perfectly with Lana Del Rey. It has this really, really beautiful, like, look to it, and it looks like typewriter print, and, like, just some photography in here. It's very, very nice. Yeah, there's not really much more about it. It's just a poetry book by Lana Del Rey, but, it's very nice. It's very pretty. It's pretty short. I will get to it eventually. Yeah, I don't have much else to say, so there's that. And then I'm not going to cut to another clip, but I also got If I Did It, Confessions of the Killer. So, if you don't know, you're not a true crime fan, as I am. I'm a huge true crime person. This book is O.J. Simpson's book, talking about if he actually committed the murders, what he would have done. So basically this came out, I want to say, not long after he got off of the trial. He was found not guilty, which is garbage. But, yeah, it's just kind of that account of, like, if OJ actually killed Nicole and, what's his name? And Ron, what he would have done. Also, speaking of that, I looked in the back of the book, because look at this garbage. He had the audacity to put it in memory of the 2 people who were murdered. The audacity. Okay. Anyways, let's continue talking about other books that I got. So, this next book came from my dad's girlfriend's parents, so shout out to them. This is Halsey's poetry book, I Would Leave Me If I Could, complete with the little ribbon that I got on my gift. If you didn't know, when I get new books, I always, not always, but most of the time, I'll stick a bookmark in it so that when I go to read it, I don't have to, like, dig for one or find, like, a random thing. Some things are random, like this is the ribbon, and this one for If I Did It is actually a note that my friend Aiden gave me when he gave me my Christmas cookies. COVID safely, of course. But anyways, this is Halsey's poetry book, I Would Leave Me If I Could, which I would say I'm more excited for than Lana Del Rey's. I am a huge Halsey fan. Talk about, like, hitting home. Like, I feel like I look into a mirror when she has her music. So I'm also very excited for the poetry book. Again, it's pretty short. Nothing, like, crazy special with the look of it. It's just a plain collection of poetry. But it's very, very nice, and I'm very excited to tackle this as well. So, as I said, I did pre-record videos today, so this is the second shout out to my Aunt Stacy and my cousin Brady and my Uncle Doug. But I got this from them for Christmas. It is Good Morning, Good Night by Lin-Manuel Miranda. I actually audiobooked this when it first came out. I borrowed it from my library, which, if you didn't know, there's an app called Libby, and you can enter your library card information. I have 2 personally. Plus I have a New York Public Library card from the city that I got online so I could access their stuff. But you can basically enter your stuff and get your library's collection of digital books and audiobooks. Not sponsored, obviously. But yeah, that's when I listened to this, and I'm very excited to reread it because A, it's very cute, and B, this actually, they have little sketches in it. And obviously when you're listening to an audiobook, you don't get little sketches. So Lin-Manuel Miranda, if you didn't know, is the man who wrote Hamilton. He also wrote In the Heights. He did the music for Moana, and there's a bunch of other things on his list. And I'm a huge fan of all of those things. I actually, I want to say freshman year, but it might have been sophomore year, I actually wrote a letter to Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I'm not going to get up and get it right now. I do have a handwritten note back from him, so I'm a huge fan. This is just a collection of his Good Morning, Good Night tweets. Basically just put into a cute little book. It's kind of an inspirational thing. It's a very coffee table read, but I really enjoy it. So I'm excited to read this again, but like with the actual book. And finally, these 3 books are going to go together, and I'm going to leave them out afterwards because I need to put bookmarks in them. But they are 3 Harry Potter books. If you didn't know, I only started reading Harry Potter maybe a year ago, maybe 2 if you want to push it. Huge fan. I actually have Harry Potter socks on, which I might put like as my outro, like just little theme. But I did get 3 Harry Potter books for Christmas. I own 1 and 2 and the last one already. I am on not the Order of the Phoenix. The one after that. What is the name of the book? I don't even know. Anyways, so this is just like a random number. It is Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, and a Deathly Hallows copy. I also have a newer cover version of the Order of the Phoenix. No. Whatever the one is after Order of the Phoenix. That's the one that I have another cover of. But they are very, very pretty. I do really want to collect multiple copies of Harry Potter, just like I do with my Cassandra Clare books. I like to get multiple copies of them, and like it's a goal. So I'm very excited for these. It is a big debate if I will read Deathly Hallows here, or if I will choose to read it hardcover. But that is what I got for Christmas book-wise. Like I said, there are 3 books that my dad got me, but I don't have them here. There are 3 horror books, actually. Actually, one might be a fantasy, now that I say that. But, definitely very cool. So those are my current reads and some books that I recently got. I thank you very much for watching. I will leave my social media down below. Feel free to comment on anything, message me. I would love to have conversations about books with people. And if you want to, let me know down in the comment below. What are your favorite reads? What did you get for Christmas? If you're not a big reader, I don't know why you'd be watching this. Hi, Mom. You're not a huge reader. I'm sure you're watching this. But yeah, besides that, I think that's it. So I hope y'all enjoyed my video, and I hope that you have a good day. These are my cute little socks, by the way. I tried to make it aesthetic, but nothing is working in my life. This is my camera bag, by the way. They have Hedwig on them. And they say, now that I say that out loud, I don't even feel like that's her name, but they say waiting on my letter from Target. So enjoy my socks.